Hello everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to the My Player Career Mode. I hope you're all doing well. We have got 4 games coming your way today, including a live game later on against Barcelona. So sit back, relax, and hopefully enjoy as I show you the league table to kickstart the episode. We've got a bit of work to do, and that starts with our first game of the day against Grenada. Following that is Getafe, and then Real Betis. So all of that is still to come. The first 2 games as post-com, so we'll jump into those highlights now, and then of course we'll jump into the later stage afterwards. So Grenada was the first game at home, fully expecting this to be 3 points, and we started by peppering the Grenada goal in the first half, and Simeone was a frustrated figure on the touchline in this entire 45 because the amount of chances we had, he was getting a bit irate, as you can see there. Literally 6 minutes in, the first chance, and he was already off. But 8 minutes in, we could have easily been in front. Osimhen had 2 chances, as you saw there. The header this time into the ground and just wide of the post. Hart was rooted, and I actually didn't realise Joe Hart was playing in goal for Grenada until that chance there. So Hart didn't even move. Could have easily been 1, unfortunately wasn't on target. And all the chances actually were falling the way of Osimhen, and he was just squandering pretty much all of them. But we did have the breakthrough in the first 45. João Felix, close range, finishes the move off after we drive it across towards him. And simply put, he couldn't miss. If he had have done, we'd have been fuming. So we took the lead, and we deservedly had it as well. Grenada largely did nothing all game. 15 minutes from time, we made sure of the points after quite a good move, actually, by us, in fairness. Find it its way through, and we end up finishing it off in the bottom corner for a goal ourselves as well. So an assist and a goal in this game against Grenada, celebrating as well as the rest of the boys came over to congratulate us. And it just felt like that was the little bit of confidence boost that I needed heading into the video today. So great performance to start us off. Goal, assist, 2-0, clean sheet. Not a lot more you can ask for, and 3 points in the bag. We then took on Getafe. And this came a few days, actually, after that Grenada game, so I wasn't quite fully fit, but we still played the game anyway. That's largely what I do, of course. If we're not quite fully fit, we play about 60 minutes, and then we'll end up getting taken off. And again, we started off the game pretty strongly here, forcing the keeper into a save after the first few minutes. Albeit, the shot was straight at him. It wasn't really one of the best efforts we've seen, but he still had to make the save. And then from the resulting corner, we sent it in, and this time, again, saved straight at him is the theme there, though. Just after half an hour, Getafe asked the question of Jan Oblak, and he was able to provide the answer, pushing that shot away, and eventually it went out for a corner, which nothing came of. We did get the victory in the end. 15 minutes from time, we got the goal that mattered most as we exchanged passes on the edge of Getafe's penalty area before curling it into the top corner and giving our side the lead. And that's one thing that I've said. We had to become the maestro of Atletico, and that's exactly what you want to see. When the game's not going our way, we want to pop up with the goods when it matters most, and that's what we did here. Now, this replay doesn't do it justice. I've said this before. I don't like the replays from long-range goals in La Liga because it slows it right down and does this. But yeah, we still got to see it again, and Simeone was buzzing with that, as you would expect. So, full time, we got the victory. There was one moment, though, where I felt like this could have been points dropped. And, I mean, in the end, it was offside, so it wouldn't have counted. But the save from Oblak was still quality. Nothing more you'd expect from our number 1, and that was it. So, 1-0, 2 wins from 2 in our opening 2 games of the day. Sees us climb the table a little bit further. And moving into the live games, that's exactly what we wanted. So let's see what's in store as we take on Betis and Barcelona. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Real Betis at home for us next then, before we have a Supercopa game against Barcelona. And you might remember the Supercopa was the game we made our debut in for Atletico last season, except that was against Real Madrid to begin with, and then we went through and eventually lost to Barca. So this time around, we've got them in this first game. Of course, if we get through that game, we move on to the next round. At least I think that's the competition we made our debut in anyways. So, yeah, Betis up first before we jump over into that game. A win could climb us up into the top 4. So, you know, we're back sort of in the mix. This is where we want to be, but we also want to be a little bit higher than that. We want to be challenging for the top spot. So a win takes us to 39. Depending on results elsewhere, we could well be 2 points behind Real, which is good to see because it means we're climbing the table back again. So let's head off into game. Let's continue the way we've started the episode. Look for another 3 points. I feel like we're playing a little bit better as well. So got to keep this momentum going. There is the starting 11 for you. Pepe in central midfield, Saul on the left, Gnabry, Felix up front. Daley Blind is back into the side. Captains the team as well today. Ben Davies at left back, Calero, and of course, their main man, Jan Oblak, who is mostly the reason why we sometimes win games. When he's on form and playing well, he's unbeatable. So let's see if that is going to be the case here against Real Betis for this game. Mkhitaryan's ball into Aitor, back to Mkhitaryan. And we spoke about the importance of Jan Oblak to this Atletico side. And you've seen it firsthand right there. First save of the game from Oblak. And it needed to be dealt with. Mkhitaryan got a decent strike behind it. But it's nothing that our goalkeeper can't stop. The early control in this game is going to be vital. And thus far, we haven't had the control. Neither side have dominated it. But we just need to be a bit more calm and composed, it feels like. And especially here as Daley Blind there has put himself into his own problem, really. He didn't need to do that. He had a couple of passes on, chose not to use them. And that caused him then to be tackled almost in his own penalty area. So he went for the clearance. But this is Betis with a period of dominance. Offside flag goes up. And I'm not sure what the offside flag was for. Now, here's the thing. I've seen this before in this series where the lino puts their flag up way too early. The pass there that Mkhitaryan was offside for, the pass didn't even go towards him. It went to someone else. So we're very fortunate there. The lino has put his flag up because that was not offside. Cruz Torres off to Kolasinac. 13 minutes left, and it looks like it's going to have to be a smash and grab if we are to get the win here. We haven't created much at all, and we just need one chance. It could be enough, but so too it could be enough for Betis if they can get the one chance and score the one goal. Trying not to dive in here. Mkhitaryan, though, with a turn, gets the shot away again. And it's straight at Oblak, the busier of the two goalkeepers tonight, as we are substituted as well with 9 minutes to play. I don't know what it is with us. We go through phases where we look better and we look more convincing going forward. And then, like tonight, nothing has worked, as that acrobatic effort will not find the back of the net. 8 minutes left. We need some inspiration from somewhere. I'm no longer on the pitch to find it. After this, though, it is Barcelona in that Supercopa, and there's quite a big period, so we can just rest up and be fully fit. We came into tonight's game not quite full fitness. Diatta, great touch, good ball. Calero's there, Barella has to smash it away. It's only coming right now from Real Betis. If anybody's going to score, it's looking likely it's them. Full time in the game then, and it finishes Atletico 0, Real Betis 0. Not an entertaining game to watch from the neutral. I apologise for that. I tried to make things happen, but we just didn't quite find the rhythm there tonight, and that's been a story of our season. So ultimately, we've got to create the chance to get us the win. We couldn't do that. Betis had the better of the chances. They didn't really threaten too much, though. Nothing that Oblak couldn't save. But now we go on to Barcelona, and that is a real tricky game. So we must perform better. Here we go then for the Barcelona game in a Supercopa. You can see the team. Barella's starting up front. Still don't get why this happens. We've got central midfielder on the left. We've got a central midfielder up front. We've got Osimhen, who's a striker, out wide. We've got Pepe in central midfield. I would have preferred it if we could have started up front then, if you want to do it this way, because I'm not enjoying playing in a deeper role. I've said that before. If we do end up leaving the club, I want to go to a team that plays with a central attacking midfielder, because the deeper roles just don't suit the way I want to play. So you can see that by the numbers we put up this season. The assists and the goals sort of stats for the appearances for this year has been awful from myself. So I don't like this deeper midfield role, but still, we are playing that today. Barella up front, don't think it'll work, but I'm not going to question it just yet. We'll wait and see how it pans out. Obviously, Barcelona are the most dominant team in Spain. We know what they're about. We know how good they are. We can't put a foot wrong. No mistakes today. Got to perform to our absolute best. Already Barcelona in with Leroy Sané on the left-hand side, pulling it back. Pepe with a vital challenge there in order to stop Barca from having a tap-in. Osimhen's ball is not good. Artur makes it, and that is the quality we speak about. It needs to be better. Goretzka's pass cut out by Jimenez. We're under massive pressure, and we're literally 5 minutes into the game. Barca are already piling it on as we smash that clear away. Goretzka with a throw-in into the feet of Alexander-Arnold. Now Goretzka again. Messi, it's one-touch stuff from Barca as they look for an opportunity, an opening. And that is a first yellow card of the game for Renan Lodi. And a free kick in a dangerous area. Sané stood over it. Lifts it into the box. Osimhen away. We still can't get away though. De Jong. I'm trying to get the ball off him here. We've done it, and we will secure possession for our team. Except there's not really a way out just yet. There we go. Here is Barella on the turn. Finds Saul. Saul still has it. Now Pepe. Pepe gives the ball off towards us. Felix is there. Quick 1-2. Gets a shooting opportunity. We put it wide. We've put it wide. Got to hit the target there. That should be done so much better from us. It was a nice little exchange of passes with João Felix on the edge of the penalty area. And I should be doing better with a shot like that. Goretzka trying to get the ball roll. He's in the box. Leon Goretzka! There's the breakthrough. What an earth. I don't know how he got through. There was a touch. I didn't react, and I should have reacted quicker. I'm playing awfully, man. This is abysmal from me. And look at the Barca fans, because they pretty much already know what this means for them. The one thing we couldn't do was let them get the first goal in this game. And now it's an uphill battle from here for us, because we've got to try and score. Look at that. Near post. No chance for Jan Oblak. Still not sure how he managed to break through. But Goretzka is put in and he does not miss. That's the difference. I missed our first chance. Goretzka didn't miss theirs. One shot apiece. 1-0 Barca. Felix over the top ball. Seeks Barella and finds him as well. Barella's delivery brought down in the box. Right-footed. It's the weak foot, but it's in the back of the net. Barca 1, Atletico 1, and that is much better. Get in. Lovely move as well. That football is what we want to be seeing. Over the top towards Barella. I'm not going to question why he's up front now, because if he wasn't there, he probably wouldn't have made that run. And look at that ball back in. The first touch to control it. The second on that weak foot. The one-star weak foot. When we need it to come in clutch, it does. Ter Stegen can't save it. It's back to 1 apiece. And is that the momentum shift we were looking for? De Jong into the feet of Arthur, looking for the shooting opportunity. Messi trying to shift it. Good work from Calero to keep him away, but he does get the pass off as well to Griezmann, who can make it 2-1 Barcelona. Offside flag will not save us either. Messi does what Messi does best. He was looking for a shot initially, didn't find it. Calero stuck to him well there, but then gave him the little yard of space. The magician opens it up, finds Griezmann, and the rest is as you'd expect. Barca back in front before we go to half-time. We're not playing badly by any means, but we're playing against the best probably in the country, if not the world. So stuff like that is bound to happen. They will create opportunities, but we have to remain positive. We've not done badly at all here. Second half underway. We're back out looking for an early chance. Frenkie de Jong will concede that foul. All I did was just take the touch. I knew the sliding challenge was coming in, so just touched the ball away, went down. And it will be a yellow card. A red card! What? Frenkie de Jong sees red. And that is a controversial decision. That's not a red card for me at all. Barcelona have been done here. The referee will take the headline surely from the game. And could that be the change that we needed to this game? We're playing against 10 men now. And there's still the entirety of the second half to go as Pepe stands over the free kick for Atletico. What a decision from the referee. And I think he's got it wrong, but we're not going to complain because it's in our favour. Can we get an equaliser right here? Pepe lifts it into the box. It's won by Goretzka, but it's put behind for a corner. We need this momentum now. Come on. João Felix, Barella, great play. Took the touch there as well. And Ter Stegen out quickly. We blocked it somehow. No, Barella, you've got to put it past us. There was nothing I could have done. I was on the floor. Look how unlucky this is. Look at this. I'm on the floor. Barella's shot that would have surely ended up in the net hits us. It remains 2-1. I was just trying to get the ball under control, honestly. And when Ter Stegen came out, I wasn't sure he'd find the finish. So it was a good save, but how did it stay out? So with a throw in now then, and we are piling the pressure on here after that red card decision. Can we find the breakthrough though? Serge Gnabry out wide towards this left-hand side. Saul will bring it under control. Now Pepe. Pepe gives us it. Gnabry again. Looking down this right-hand side for Bellerin offside against him. Felix off towards Saul. Back towards Felix. Half an hour to play here. João Felix gives us it and goes. It's a nice move. Across the face of goal. John Stones is there to clear the first one. Saul gets it back. Now Felix again. Trying to turn and open up the space. Unable to do it. Messi under control. Off to Leroy Sané, who's playing in like a central midfield position now because of that dismissal of Frenkie de Jong. So they've switched to like a 4-3-2, I think, with Messi and Griezmann up front, and Sané drops back into a midfield 3. Here is Griezmann, though. Don't get hit on the counter, boys. That's the last thing we want to see. We've got to remain in this one, even if it is 2-1 until the last few minutes, and hope that we get that one chance to bring it back level. Messi's going off for Barca. On comes David Neres. He scored against us, if I remember rightly, last season. The shot from Sane from the free kick is straight at the wall. Lenglet has it, off out wide towards David Neres, now to Arthur. It's a nice move, Neres is in, off the post, Black, clear it away. Oh my goodness me. Before it could drop in, Neres again though. It is magical from the substitutes. And it sinks the hearts of Atletico Madrid. Would you believe it? Oh, why did it have to do that? The clearance here for me was not the best in the world at all, but I was just so focused on not letting it cross the line. David Neres, just as I said, he scored against us last time, has pinged one top bins, and that is quality. Has to be said, that is sensational. 10 men Barca, strike again. 3-1. Coutinho inside our penalty area. We're trying to go forward, and that's causing us to have a bit of an issue defensively when Barca do break away. 9 minutes left to find 2 goals. Sane's corner lifted out towards the edge of the penalty area of all places. Serge Gnabry will hook that one away. Felix wins the first header. We need to try and find the breakthrough though. There's not a lot of bodies coming forward here for Atletico. There's just myself and João Felix there. I tried to set him away through. Didn't quite find the pass. And Barca back in control as time ticks away, and it's not on our side right now. Trent Alexander-Arnold trying to open up the space for the cross. Lodi will block it. He was put under pressure by us. 5 minutes left now. I don't think we've got enough time. Agustin's pass. We need a run. Come on, give us something, boys. We need something to work with. Maxi Gomez now does. There's the pass through. Gomez has got to finish. He goes back to Agustin. Agustin to Felix. And there is one back. Pick the ball up and let's go again. 3 minutes left. Can we do it? It would be a massive, monumental comeback if we could. Sign of life, but is there enough time? We have to pile the pressure on to win the ball back, and we've done just that. Now Serge Gnabry. Is this the moment? Last minute of the game. Gnabry, Gomez, Gnabry again. Saved by ter Stegen. And Coutinho's there. Stones just says anywhere will do. 2 minutes of injury time left. We had to win the ball back. We did that. Come on. Last seconds, in fact. Agustin. Out wide to Gnabry. Back to Agustin. Agustin back heels it. Is there a shooting opportunity? There is, but ter Stegen has acrobatically kept it out. 20 seconds left of this game. It was on target and it did need saving. Corner ball. This is it. Now or never for Atletico. Agustin's delivery. Calero meets it. Oh, it's wide. It's wide and that's it. Barca have done it. No. David Neres came off the bench and his volley is the reason Barcelona are through in the Supercopa. The best team in the world right now. We gave him a run. We just couldn't do it in the end. That hurts as well because I didn't actually feel like we played badly at all here. That's probably one of the best games I've seen us play for quite some time in terms of giving as good as we were getting against Barca. If we'd have done that against Betis, we'd have won that game comfortably. And that, my friends, is where we will leave today's episode. The Supercopa was eventually won by Barcelona, the team that just knocked us out in that incredible game. Thoroughly enjoyed playing that, even though we actually lost it. It was one of the better games we've seen for quite some time. We start the next episode with a massive La Liga game against Villarreal. The team currently sat in 4th. Victory in that one will take us into the top 4. So, yeah, we've got to come back, fresh minds, and get ready to go again. Eibar are having quite a good season as well, up into 3rd place at the moment. We want to be making sure we at least get 3rd. But for us today, It's been an alright day to start the day, and then of course that disappointing game against Betis. We gave it our all against Barca. We tried to do what we could. Obviously PSG is the game we've got in the round of 16 of the Champions League. That comes in February. But ultimately it's about just making sure we're doing the job and continuing forward now and seeing how far we can climb up this table and trying to keep tabs on if being the key word, Barcelona ever drop points, then maybe we can sort of take advantage of that, but I highly doubt it. But I go back to my point I made about our stats this season. They've not been anywhere near as good as we would expect them to be. 7 goals, 7 assists in all competitions in 25 appearances. I've had much better stats in previous saves. So I'm a little bit disappointed with how I'm playing currently. I'm obviously not playing in my preferred position in central attacking midfield, but still that's not down to... We can still make things happen. I can't completely blame the formation. Although Simeone does have wacky team selections. We've seen that numerous times. In terms of our attribute growth, we're 91 rated now. We are getting up into the higher end, sort of end game, if you will. I think the highest you can ever see for a cam, or at least I have seen, is like 94, 95 on a My Player Career Mode before. So once we hit that, that would be pretty special. But yeah, that's it for today. A massive thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated. As always, a huge thank you for all of your support on the channel. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you all again with another video very soon. Have a great day, have a great week, and I'll catch you all again. Adios!